Man, what's going on? Come on, AI. Get that out of here. Get it out of here. You usually get my mic off the. It'll take it away. It ain't doing it today. Okay, there you go. By the time, get that out of here. Oh, it came back. Hold on. Come on, AI. Get that thing out of here. Bye bye. Thank you. What's up, Phoenix? What's going on? Man, fill me in. What's going on with this Kendrick and Drake stuff? I don't be listening to this shit, man. I'm not, I mean, I used to really listen to a lot of music. I don't a lot of this new music I don't even listen to it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't even care for it. Maybe I should give it a try. I just don't give it a try. But fill me in. What's been going on? I know I seen said something about Drake is suing Spotify and UMG because he said it was bots and stuff pushing Kendrick's song Not Like Us. But I mean, I know he just dropped something new. Is this something? Do you know the particular song on the new album? Because I can play it right now. I want to see which one it is. See what is he talking about? Because they saying he dissing people and all kind of shit. Like I say, I don't keep up with that, man. It's not. It's not that big of a deal like it is to most people. It's like I don't.
Perform not like us at the dish. He looking more like a
Oh no! What he serve who? What's the season?
Kendrick Lamar, so he can't perform not like us at the
Oh,
Super.
for
Oh
how
no,
is he
that's
not going to
some
be able to
whole
perform
ass
it?
serious. Where's
Got
that link?
audio up top. Audio up top.
I think he should though. He said all that stuff about him that's on the national stage though.
A Rod or E,
Fuck
are
you
you all
mean? You think
available
he
to
should? He
talk?
said a bunch of shit about Kendrick too. The nigga told the world that Kendrick's
I'm at
best
work.
friend is
But
white.
he
I'm
came
at work.
after him.
So what about like what? Because his shit didn't stick and Kendrick's did. Is that what you saying?
Of
Yeah.
course, you already know how I'm saying that. I'm very biased.
Dish. He looking.
Oh man, I guess that was Whack 100. He was talking about it. What you say? Now he's blaming UMG, claiming they helped Kendrick with the popularity of Not Like Us. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Do you believe that? I didn't. I mean, I didn't really particularly care for the song. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it seemed like everybody was real interested in it. They was playing it. It was jumping. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is. I thought it was popular. Everybody was talking about it. You had Kamala Harris talking about it. What you say now? It's bullshit because UMG coddled Drake throughout the entire beef. What they do? What was happening? Like, what's the insight? You want to come on here and tell me what's going on instead of typing? You ain't got to come on the camera. Say, bottom line, he refused to accept he lost his rap battle and horribly. Explain it to me, man. Come on here and talk to me, man. Explain it to me. Cause like I say, I don't really. It's not my. I don't have that much insight into it. I was just gonna see if I could find the song, play it, see what he said. But I'm guessing now this is all about Not Like Us. But I thought he did drop a new album and it had some shit on it. Okay, you send me some. Hold on. Say Aubrey is still in his feelings and acting like a whiny bitch again. Okay, let me read. Let me read the message. Let me pull that up. Why it ain't showing up on my computer? Let me refresh. Oh, it's the whole. Okay, let me read this real quick. Okay, this right here is from Up Rocks. Drake has filed a lawsuit accusing UMG of colluding with Kendrick Lamar against him. Drake doesn't think the success of Not Like Us was totally organic. Months after Kendrick Lamar's mustard produced diss track dominated the charts and utterly derailed Drake's plans for 2024, which he was supposed to take off anyway. Drake has filed a complaint. Hold on, let me make it bigger so y'all can see it. Okay, I'll send you the link. Okay, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'll finish reading it. Dang, what's your at? Okay, I got it right here. All right, I just sent you the link. All right, this says, I swear that's always big as hell when I come on here. It says Drake has filed a lawsuit. Where was I at? Which he was supposed to take off anyway. Drake has filed a complaint in Manhattan court claiming that the song's streaming success was the result of collusion between Universal Music Group and Kendrick at his expense. The suit alleges UMG violated the racketeer influenced and corrupt organization RICO. What the hell? And New York state laws against deceptive business practices and false advertising in the process. Don't they all be doing some crazy shit now? Because all this music is on the internet, right? I mean, come on now. Let's not act like they don't have bots on websites pushing it on social media platforms. All of this shit, people putting out memes. Them don't even be real people. When you click on these pages, they'll have like 2 or 3 followers, and they following 1,000, 5,000 people, and it just started in 1 month. That's a bot. So I don't know. Frozen Moments LLC, Drake's corporate entity, filed the suit today, arguing that UMG, which represents both rappers through licensing agreements, employed bots and payola schemes to inflate the numbers for Not Like Us. According to Frozen Moments attorney, UMG paid Spotify by charging 30% less than its usual licensing rate. How do they know that? They must got some type of documentation or something. Because that just seemed like you got to back that up with something to recommend Not Like Us to users who weren't even searching for it or even similar songs, and did the same with Apple. Did you get that link? Sassy says Drake never should have mocked Black Americans with blackface. He did do that. Why? I don't know, but he did do that. So what you saying, Miss Sass, this is some payback? This is just due? He deserved this? Damn. And did the same with Apple. So listeners requesting Drake songs via Siri would instead hear Not Like Us in order to hide these practices. UMG supposedly fired employees perceived as loyal to Drake. Man, via Siri. Bro, I don't know if y'all got on these iPhones, but what is that damn song? Every time I get in my car, I don't even have Apple Music, but this damn, what is this song, man? It's by U2. It's some U2 song always pop up. I don't be on Apple Music. I don't even type in U2. I don't even listen to that shit. But that shit always pop up. So that gotta be some type of lawsuit too if they talking about this. Cause I could get in my car and cut my car on and that shit be playing this U2. I have to cut that shit out damn near every time. It says while it's unclear, UMG would favor Kendrick Lamar over Drake, the roots of Drake's dis. Oh, that's you, Phoenix. Oh, okay. I was like, what is that? Can you hear me? Mm-hmm. Hold on, let me put you up here so they can hear you. What's going on?
What's up, my guy? Yeah, so Aubrey Graham is acting like a little whiny bitch again. Excuse my loud ass son in the
No, you good.
background.
Good. I can't even
Hold
hear him. Drake is up here showing out. Let me finish
Yeah,
reading this.
so pretty
Say, oh,
much the new BS now, he's trying to claim that both him and Kendrick are signed under UMG. UMG is just pretty much like the top guy, and then there's the other record labels, and then there's those independent labels, and you get what I'm saying. Like it's the
yeah.
top tier of the record
Mhm.
label companies. He's trying to spin this narrative that all of a sudden it was UMG's fault for him losing that rap battle when it is completely false. Like, no, like, nigga, just accept the L and just keep fucking moving. Like, throughout that entire rap battle, UMG was coddling Drake,
But
like
how
putting
can
all
he
these
prove this? Because
stipulations.
they talking about some damn bots and paying 30 cents. What did this they
Bro,
pay 30 cents per
he's
stream?
using he's using the DJ Academics
Okay,
storyline.
now enlighten me on
'Cause
that.
that's what, yeah. So pretty much when people finally started realizing that Drake was getting his ass whooped, especially after Meet the Grams was dropped, DJ Academics, because you know he's a Drake glazer,
Mm-hmm.
he started putting out this narrative,
You said he's a
claiming
Drake
and
Glazer.
whatever. He's Team Glizzy. He started putting out this fucking story, claiming and whatever that the only reason why Kendrick was getting the streams that he was getting was because of bots. So now Drake is jumping on board. That's what he's pretty much trying to say. Because, like I said, he just does not want to accept any accountability that he was the one that started this rap battle. For years, he kept disrespecting this man. For years, he kept disrespecting our community. And now he got his ass dog walked throughout that entire fucking rap battle. He doesn't want to accept the L and just move it, keep it fucking pushing. So he's trying to blame everyone, and that's pretty much what it is. Like he can sit there and try to sue UMG all the fuck he wants. He's going to lose that court case because he doesn't have any proof that they did that.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Where's the proof?
and but hold on, but they can easily drop him as a fucking artist. So I don't know what the fuck is like who's emboldening him to sue his label. But yeah, bro, like he's fucking up his bag right now.
That's crazy. That is crazy. So it did he is this really affect that Kendrick Lamar ain't he gonna be doing the Super Bowl? You think he trying to stop him from doing the song at the Super Bowl?
He already did.
Oh,
That's
so this
another
is
thing. Yeah, they did, like I think it was a couple months ago when the announcement first happened. After it
mhm.
happened, that Kendrick was going to be performing at the Super Bowl,
He shut it
Drake
down.
put out a cease and desist and started compiling a lawsuit and whatever against Kendrick Lamar, pretty much preventing him from singing "Not Like Us" at the Super Bowl.
But that's crazy. How can you put a cease and desist on some music? I know
He
you
did the
saying that
same
they
thing
be
with
affecting you, but
he did the same thing to the what's the song that Kendrick did? What was it, Like That, with Metro Boomin and Future? He put a cease and desist on that song. He put a
oh, I
cease
didn't
and
know that.
desist on Rick Ross some years ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. When they had a little beef.
Hmm.
Oh, that was when didn't
I
he
think
call him
he
a
did it
white
with
boy?
Pusha
Really
T
about
too.
that?
No, not the recent stuff. This was I think no, I think he did do it recently, but he also did it before when their beef first started, like a couple years ago. He did the same thing with Pusha T when Pusha T dragged him. Yeah, like he's just a bitch.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
is the very definition of a person that loves to throw stones, then hide their hands and play victim.
I did see somebody was showing something. Let me see if I can find that where they was talking about he what you talking about, he did the same thing to Pusha T. They had the messages of the damn bots and shit.
Yeah, Pusha was
I
the
heard
one that finally made him become a father because he was trying to hide Adonis.
that. Say he made him become a father.
He made him become a father. He denied and denied and denied and denied that he had a son until that damn DNA test came out and people started pulling them damn receipts
Mm-hmm.
and found out, yeah, he actually did have a son.
Oh, that's a piece of hair. Yeah.
He got a few different kids out there.
Yeah, I heard about. Yeah, he got quite a few, and they
Hmm.
be out with like little strippers and shit. He wild for that shit. But yeah, this the I guess it's some of the bots that they said that he was doing against Pusha T. Get out of this shit. Pusha T carries aborted fetuses in his pocket. What else is this? Pusha T sniffs Russell Wilson's jock strap after every game. Yeah. I mean, they all do it. I think he just gets a little butthurt about shit. He don't like people putting his business out there. But all he got to do is deny it. I mean, we don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
No, right. But did you see the clip of him with the white boy, the streamer?
Nah. What? What
Forgot
they
his
do?
exact wording, but he said if you want to take him down, he said, "Yeah, I'm still intact. You know, got the this that. You know, he always talking shit." But
You don't know the streamer name? Because I can look it up real quick.
what was it? XQC or something like that? I never heard of the dude, but he's supposed to be some popular. I guess he's like a Twitch streamer.
Mm-hmm.
But Drake was recently on there. Everyone clowned him because they, because he's been getting clowned for his little ponytails and his little girl hairdos and whatever. So I guess he cut his hair again. And
Was it a white dude?
he, yeah, with blonde hair.
Okay, is
I
this
feel like
it?
I want to hear what you would listen to.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
That's
I'll
what I
play right now
want.
then.
Yeah, yeah.
He threw out shots at a few different people, but the first shot was towards Kendrick.
Right,
Of
let me
course,
get
it
the
was
word
a
now. I wanna
subliminal
hear
because, he's a
There
faggot.
we go.
Little
I feel like I
indirect
want to
nigga.
hear what you would listen to.
Okay.
He said, you gotta take him down, you gotta come with facts. But my nigga, you literally was trying to put out this narrative that Kendrick Lamar was a fucking woman beater.
He did say that.
You put out this narrative claiming that Kendrick Lamar was a woman beater. You claimed that his girl left him, fucked his best friend, and that the best friend was possibly the father of his son.
Yeah, was the baby daddy. Yep, sure did. He sure did.
Oh yeah, the weekend. He threw out shade towards the weekend too, because him and the weekend have been beefing. And they're both from Toronto.
I guess that's what this was about because they got a picture of Drake in the weekend right here. I don't know what they saying. I don't hear him. He ain't saying nothing yet.
You have to switch this song
It's on play.
Oh, he told him to switch the song. He didn't want to hear the song. It's
though.
fucked up.
This one. Real Sixers. The real six side.
He a hater,
You know what
bro.
it is before?
Nah.
He talking about the real six side. Yeah, so he just got beef with Kendrick over a damn song, bro. Like it's just music. He must really feel it must touch home so
But
bad.
he started it, right? Remember when he came out with push-ups? He kept saying drop, 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 drop. He was putting out
That wasn't in response to nothing that
post.
Kendrick said. I thought that was a response.
No, he was the one that started this entire beef. And when him and J. Cole came out with first person shooter, that was
Mhm.
the catalyst for everything that transpired after that. That was the
So that was
catalyst.
a beef song.
Yeah.
See,
And he was
I
trying
don't
to
keep up
bring
like
J.
that.
Cole into it.
What the fuck? Yeah,
Bro
you
has
enlightening me.
had, yeah, like bro has had throughout his career, he has had so many beefs with so many damn artists. Chance the Rapper, he started with Common, uh, Rick Ross, Future, like anyone that's still on his team right now, like I think they're just doing it for money reasons. But he burnt a lot of bridges within the industry. No one really
Got to
fucks
dig
with
that.
him. There's a reason why so many people was coming at him when the rap battle initially started.
Okay. Yeah, you enlightening me because like I was just listening to like that first person shoot. I liked the song, but I didn't take it as no beef. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were just saying they little verses, and but I didn't know they was going at people. That's kind of crazy. This shit is long standing. I didn't know it was like that. I just don't keep up with music like that like I used to. Or I don't listen that hard. I'm just listening just to listen. You know what I'm saying? For entertainment. I'm not trying to see
Yeah,
talking about people.
they've actually been going at it. This beef has actually been, I think, 10 years.
Damn,
They've been beefing with each other, or a little over 10 years.
that's crazy.
And it's all because of Drake. Drake and his mouth, running his mouth.
Hmm.
When Kendrick first blew up, he did a tour with Drake.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess his experience on the road with Drake and whatever kind of opened his eyes to the type of person he really was. Like very arrogant, thinking he's the shit, he's untouchable and whatever, because that's the way they put him up there. Like, he's this fucking second coming of Christ in hip hop and whatever. So Kendrick is a real MC. He doesn't have a respect for people that talk a lot of shit, but you got people behind the scenes writing for you. So Drake doing what he does in his little subliminals, start just saying a lot of shady ass comments and shit. But what initially pissed a lot of people off is Kendrick did a song with Big Sean
Mm-hmm.
and this other guy. I think the guy's name was like Jay Electronica. The song was called Control, where pretty much Kendrick and whatever, like saying normal shit that any rapper does, putting himself at the top and saying that he's the best MC, but a lot of fucking people took, offense to it. And Big Sean was one of those niggas at first because he pretty much he got out rapped on his own song
That's what I was
by
finna ask you
Kendrick.
on his own song. So he got mad at
Yeah,
somebody on his own song.
but Kendrick shut that shit down with Big Sean. He shut that shit down with the Jay Electronica guy. But the only person that has been consistently keeping things going since that song was released has been Drake. And
Hmm.
Kendrick has been like quiet about it for a lot of years. So all of this, none of this is brand new. None of it. But to get to recent events and this lawsuit that you want to discuss, bro is just pretty much still in his feelings. And he does not like he just refuses to accept that you lost. You lost a battle that you initiated.
Yeah. That's I mean, let me ask you this. Did you like Drake though? Did you like Drake? Because I think a lot of people like Drake, but then when this recent
Oh yeah.
not like us popped off, then they like, oh, then they start acting like, oh man, fuck that nigga. I ain't never liked him. You know what I'm saying? I never liked none of his
Nah,
music.
Drake, I'm not gonna sit there and lie. Drake had some bangers. He did. Like if you are somebody that's just gonna sit there and instantly try to say, "Oh, I don't fuck with that nigga," I ain't fuck, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Niggas was
Now,
saying that.
yeah, he makes good music. I'll give him that. I think someone said he's not a great writer, but he is a great rapper. Because there's a huge difference.
Who writes
He's not
that?
a
What's
lyricist.
that guy name? Is it 40 or somebody?
He had a few different people writing for him, but the main person was a battle rapper by the name of Daylight.
Okay,
Daylight
I
is
heard
from
that.
LA as well. He's
Mm.
a major name in the rap battle scene. And for a while, it's a few times and whatever, he's getting tired of Drake shit too. Drake taking all the credit for his work and not, giving him any type of, notoriety or credibility and whatever, like, his
Mhm.
his flowers. But
That's wild.
damn,
But I mean, if
what
you're a
was I about to
ghostwriter, you
say?
kind of know. you kind of know you signing these contracts, you ain't finna get the recognition that you want. You getting the money on the front end, but on the back end, you don't get nothing really. You
No,
know what I'm
I
saying?
think he knew what he was signing up for, but I think it just got to a point where I don't know if it was probably things behind the scenes that was kind of making Daylight question his I guess his partnership with Drake. You know, maybe Drake was kind of coming at him sideways. Like no one really knows besides whoever is on their team and whatever. So, but it's a few times and whatever Daylight did kind of hint that like you can give me some type of recognition.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't know if he still writes for Drake, but a majority of Drake's biggest hits were written by Daylight.
Does it sound like Daylight when you listen to it? Cause I ain't listened to Daylight before. Like, have you listened to a Daylight track and then listen to some of that old Drake and said, "Man, sound just like Daylight."
Yeah,
Cause most of Drake's
yeah,
songs got the same flow, the same vibe to them to me. So,
yeah. And
if it's a ghostwriter, I'm gonna say it's like one or two, if anything, because they all kind of got the same, you know.
my reasoning for falling back from Drake, and I don't understand why everybody's being acting all surprised and whatever now with the whole PDF thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like the story's been out there. That's what made me kind of fall back from him when the story about the little girl from Stranger Things, like she's an adult now, but she was a kid back
Right.
then. And the way that people were interviewing her, like this was something normal. She was 14, he was 32 at the time. Even with Justin
Say
Bieber's
that
wife.
again.
You didn't know that?
Hold on. Rewind. Say it again. Hit me
She
again.
she was like she was like 13 or 14 when Stranger Things first came out.
Uh huh.
He was 32. He took her out on a couple dates. And she was on a red carpet one time and had like I think it was what's the joint on MV? Was it Extra?
The
The
TV show
reporters
Extra.
that were yeah, where they be
Yeah.
at like the red carpet events and all of that. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think it was them. They like two of the reporters they were interviewing her and they were asking about her quote unquote friendship with Drake. And she was saying, "Oh yeah, I just love him so much. Like we talk on the phone all the time. Sometimes like late at night, he gives me advice on boys. Like no, 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 no. Why aren't you getting this advice from your father? And why is your mother and father allowing you to be around a damn 32-year-old man and think it's okay that he's low key grooming you?"
Mm-hmm. He done done that
Then
with a
now
couple of
that
chicks.
yeah,
Hey, was
the
what's her name
girl
young when he remember he used to talk about what's that chick that Johnny Blaze? Didn't he used to talk to her?
Johnny Blue.
That
Yeah.
stripper. Was she
Mhm.
young? Because this was a long
Yeah,
time
she
ago.
was. Uh, it was Johnny Blaze. Um, Alec Baldwin's niece, the one that's married to Justin Bieber right now. What's her name? Haley Bieber. Her original name is
Mm.
Haley Baldwin. She was 14 when she first met him. And he intentionally waited until she was 18 years old, and that's when he finally put it out there that they were in a relationship and whatever. They were dating for a while.
Mm.
He was dating which one is the one that's Travis Scott baby mom? The one of the Jenner sisters. Was it Kylie?
Yeah. Hold
The
on.
one
I
that
think
got
it
the
is
makeup
Kylie.
on?
Yeah, I think it's Kylie.
Yeah. Then
It's Kylie.
Kylie Jenner was like 16. He tried to get with the singer Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish was like 16 or 17. Who else?
He like the boy. Hey, he a fool.
His most recent shit when Most Def's daughter, I think her birthday was like a couple months ago. I think sometime in September or August. her Most Def's daughter just turned 18, and as soon as she turned 18, Drake hit her up in her DMs asking her if he could take her out on a date. So you're
Man,
gawking at these young ass girls online, and the minute you get the okay, you know that stamp of
soon as
legality.
they make that age, yeah, where he
Yeah,
in the
like
clear.
you hitting them up in their DMs trying to holler at them.
Didn't Kendrick say something about that on the song?
Yeah. And you know, like
Man.
if you really listen to Kendrick's lyrics, he's on some shit like nigga, like why are y'all acting all fucking dumb? He's been doing this shit. He's
Mm-hmm.
been doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And people
That's
were
funny.
willing to constantly overlook it because, like I said, he was put in place in the industry. He was the original fucking plant. And look at all the artists that came after him. These niggas are talentless. Look at the women. He's the main person, reason why fucking Sexy Red blew up the way that she did.
Co-signing that shit, man.
Yeah.
Co-signing that shit. Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit. But yeah, I was just trying to see what was going on because I'm like, bro, I just keep seeing it come down my timeline. I ain't been paying that much attention to it. Is it something on the new album that he said too? Because I know he said something about Lil Wayne. I heard. What track is that?
Whacked out murals, and what he said about Lil Wayne wasn't even a diss.
Let me
He
see.
just pretty much said and whatever that he looked up to Lil Wayne when he was younger.
Let me.
And the quote is, "I used to bump the car to 3, rock my Rolly chain proud. The irony is, I think I let Lil Wayne down
Hmm.
because this just random ass shit like." Lil Wayne exposed himself. And this is why they said they have that saying, like, never meet your heroes. Like, the Super Bowl, this is not the first time the Super Bowl has been in New Orleans.
No, it's
Why
not.
didn't you have an issue all the other times when you weren't picked to perform at the Super Bowl?
Well, I mean, that could be possibly because Jay-Z is running the show now, so maybe he feel like
Jay-Z wasn't running the show all the other times, though.
that's what I'm saying. Now that he is running the show, I think he could kind of feel like, you can kind of get me in there. Like you my homeboy, I fuck with you. Maybe so that could be the case. You know what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, not to
But he
cut you
didn't. He
off,
didn't have no
when did Jay-Z partner up with Roger Goodell? What was that? That was around like
that was a couple of years
2000.
ago.
17 or something like that.
Let me look it up.
And I think that was the last time that the Super Bowl was in New Orleans.
Let me see.
It was like I think I think it was before 2020. So it was sometime around like the 2010 years.
It says Sunday. 2019. That's when he
Okay.
took over.
But
Let
like
me
I
see when
said,
what his Super Bowls was.
and I think this was pointed out, when Wayne first started, kind of he was coming off like a jealous little bitch. He really was. Because if you really felt this type of way, why didn't you speak up on it and whatever all the other times that
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl took place in New Orleans?
Yeah, because the last time it was in New Orleans was 2013 when San Fran played Baltimore. That's when the dome had the lights.
And this is when Wayne was at his height. What, didn't like
Mm-hmm.
the Carter 4 or something
Yep.
like that come out around that
Yep.
time?
Something was out because I remember him being popular around that time. Yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was.
Because around like 2010, 2011, that was the Carter 3. And then I think a couple years later, that's when the Carter 4 came out. So this is at the heights, the height of his career.
Let me see. The Carter 3. 2. Hold on. Well, the Carter 3 came out in 2008, so it must have been the Carter 4. Is that what you said? The Carter 4 and 3?
Yeah, the Carter 3 came out like you said it came out 2008, so it must have came out like late 2008 because people were still
Yeah, it was Carter
bumping that
4 because that
shit.
was 2011. Yep, because didn't they
Mhm.
didn't they do that song? What was that? The one with old boy? No, that was something else. I'm tripping. That was something else. Well, what's his name though? He from New Orleans. I forget his name, but that was something else. I'm thinking about Tech Nine. The Carter 4 came out in 2011. So yeah,
Mhm.
he was still up.
He was touring, he was like making money. Like I said, this was during like the heights when he was at his best. They were his biggest selling albums. The Carter 3 and the Carter 4.
Yeah, he didn't have
So
no issues. He was
where was all the vitriol back then towards the NFL and whatever, and them not getting him to perform in New Orleans?
But like I say, a little bit. It does have to do with since his boy Jay-Z running the show. But yeah, I mean, he didn't. He could have said something even back then because he was up. He was up, so he could have.
No, I'm gonna point out a lyric to you where he kind of shaded Jay years ago. Also, Wayne is another one. He's known for being like kind of two faced towards his friends. So if that's probably, he's probably the inspiration to fucking Drake's bullshit right now.
I
What was the
mean, yeah,
lyric?
because they done shaded each other
He
too. He
said,
fucking his bitches.
because yeah, him and Jay was going back and forth for a little minute. I forgot exactly what Jay said, but Jay mentioned in a lyric talking about baby money. And I think
Oh
this was
yeah, yeah,
around the
yeah.
yeah. And
Something about
then
your lady
Wayne,
money, baby
yeah,
money.
I forgot what song Wayne said. I think it was John. Was it John? The song he did with Rick Ross? He said talk about baby money. I got your baby money. Kidnap your bitch, get that how much you love your lady money.
Let me see. I'll see if I can see if I can pull it up. Okay, I think I found it. It was on It's Good. It's Good. That was that one with damn, what's that nigga? Jada Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
He say talking about baby money. I got your baby money. Kidnap your bitch. Get that how
Get
much
that
you
how
love your
much you
lady
love your
money.
lady money.
Yeah.
And I think that
Mhm.
was on the Carter 3,
That was I think that was Carter 4. That was on Carter
Carter
4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that song. I was bumping the Carter 4. I like that shit. Uh hell yeah. Okay. Well, shit, you enlighten me, like I say, on some things, because I just don't keep up like that, man. That's not my forte. It used to be. I used to be heavy on the music, but I kind of just fell off when these new dudes started coming out. I'm just like, man, I'm not a fan. It just all sounded the same, and everybody wanted to be like a new version of Wayne. So I was like, I don't want to hear it.
Bro, I don't listen to any of this new shit now. I don't even be knowing who the hell some of these people are until I
Nope.
end up hearing like either they got killed
Yeah.
or if something pops up on the timeline from what's that page? The was it Deli Cheese or some shit like that? Or them little foreign ass
Yeah.
rap
Hip hop
pages,
mixtape
whatever.
unit and shit like
Yeah,
mixtape.
Daily Loud and all of that. And I'm like,
Yeah,
who the
Daily
fuck
Live.
are these people?
Mm-hmm.
Like I never heard of King Von.
I
Never
mean,
heard
either,
of
bro.
him
I didn't hear about
until
him
he got
until he
killed.
got killed. Yup, me
Yeah,
too. Me
never
too.
heard of a Quando Rondo.
Mm-hmm.
I heard of Dirk. I've been heard of Dirk because you know him and Meek and I think another
And
Chicago rapper.
Dave
They did
Loaf
the
and shit
song
like that.
Chirac. Yeah, but what's the bull from your neck of the woods? What was it? Mo3?
Mo3, yeah. See, yeah, that was
Yeah,
because I'm from Texas, so I heard about Mo3. But I could see
yeah,
how
but
anybody else wouldn't have known about him.
never heard of him until he got killed. I mean, it's fucked
Mm-hmm.
up. You know, like I heard great things about him and whatever, him coming up and shit. But yeah, like I don't keep up with this shit anymore. Cause like you
Mm-hmm.
said, everything sounds the same. Soon as you hear about these new artists, like shit, like give it a week or two, these motherfuckers is on the news again for getting killed. Like,
For getting
like
killed or
so,
going to jail. Because remember that
yeah,
boy named
getting
KK?
killed,
He
going to
he got a
jail,
fucking life sentence. Soon as he came out
right?
with the track.
You know they glorifying snitching and shit now, like that's how I found out about 6ix9ine. I never listened to anything that six
Never
nine
listened to
had.
6ix9ine.
Never heard of the dude until everybody was talking about how much of a snitch he was, and he was snitching on all
Mm-hmm.
his boys.
Mm-hmm. Then he
When you
came
hear
out
about,
bragging about the shit.
yeah, he thought he was untouchable until now, when he finally
He
got
broke.
touched when he was in Florida.
Oh, they beat him up in that bathroom and that what was
Yeah,
it?
the FBI is getting tired of his shit. They did the same
Yeah.
thing to Henry Hill. Like we trying to keep you from getting killed, and you keep doing dumb shit.
Mm-hmm. You need to be quiet and go dark for a little bit. You all
Yeah,
out in
like
public and making songs and shit.
bro, like he popped up. That was the most disrespectful shit. Like you know for a fact you and Nipsey was fucking beefing. You said some very highly disrespectful things about Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
And you pulling up at his mural acting like you know like you showing respect and all of that, like knowing all them LA niggas out there, blood or crip was waiting for you. Like he was just doing too much. Drawing too much attention to himself.
Yeah. All of this shit is crazy. I like I say, I don't even try to keep up. I usually go back to listening to what I know. I may listen to something new every now and then if I really like it. But besides that, I'm not finna just go, okay, let me type in Quando Rondo, like you say, or one of these new. I don't care about that. And all them niggas in Florida and shit, they was killing each other. So I damn sure wasn't listening to that music. But yeah. But yeah, that's all I really wanted, man. I appreciate you coming on here and
No
informing
problem.
me about this, man.
Yeah, read the article. I know you know you'll do your research. But yeah, boy, Drake, he's just a bitch. Like
Say he a bitch.
he
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
bro. Like you
That's a
you
bitch.
already know how I am when it comes to feminine ass fucking men. It's just like I can't understand it. It's like the shit is like an anomaly to me. Like what is this? Because you know I didn't have those type of men in my life. Like
Mm-hmm.
my uncles, my stepdad, my father, my grandparents. Like no, we didn't. It's so when I see this little feminine ass bitch energy and I'm like,
Crybaby type shit. Cause you know
yeah,
if
like I
shit
look at you
affects
like a
you,
weirdo.
you ain't supposed to let nobody know it affects you. You know what I'm saying? That's the point. That way it keep people on their
No,
toes, like, well, the nigga might be lying about that shit. But if
you
you make
just
it
reminded
known,
me,
like,
Rod. You just reminded me of another thing.
what's that?
When this is after the ass beating. So this is the first time, well, maybe the second time Drake tried to get UMG to pretty much, because at UMG at one point, if you remember, all the streamers, remember when all the streamers were making like big money off of Kendrick's music?
Mm-hmm.
doing their reactions and all that stuff. And then for a minute, all of a sudden, and whatever, like they all made videos claiming, oh, like was this all like a cop out? We all feel played. Did Kendrick lie to us? Because Kendrick gave them all permission to stream his music, to
Yep.
look out for
Okay.
him.
I remember that. Yep.
So you remember that, right?
Yep.
Come to find out, it wasn't Kendrick, it was UMG, because UMG was going off of what Drake had asked them to do. He was mad by the popularity of all the songs, but especially specifically Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. So Drake asked UMG to put a stop to his music for a little while, and whatever, Kendrick's music was put on pause and whatever on YouTube. That was the first, like, not the first time, but the second time and whatever, UMG had coddled Drake. The agreement was that Drake wasn't supposed to throw out any more shady ass little comments. They weren't supposed to say anything about each other. If Drake was to break that agreement, all bets are off, and Kendrick is allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do again. And that was continue to drag him. So what happened? The nigga ended up fucking posting a picture on Instagram wearing that fucking what was he at? His son's soccer game. Talking about
Drake.
small. Yeah. What he say? Fucking was sheep to a giant or goat? It was some little shady ass comment, but that right there, like, it just null and void. It avoided the agreement that they came up with. So yeah, like he just don't know. He doesn't know when to stop. He doesn't know when to stop. Like
He can't help himself. That's how
yeah,
you know it got to him.
he's like that when you win your first argument with your bitch, and she just, and then she starts doing little petty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, to still try
Mm-hmm.
to antagonize you, to try to get the last word. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it's coming off to me. Like a scorn ass woman, like a
Yeah.
bitter baby mom or some shit.
Yeah. Like you say, he gotta have that last word. It's that, and just I gotta get my last in before you get your last in. So every time you say something, I'm gonna say something, or I'm gonna do something sneaky, or I'm gonna move the remote over here. All that old kind of bullshit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. This nigga
Yeah,
fool.
like I said, do your research, Rod. Like it'll all come back to you, and then you'll really be sitting there and looking at this shit like, yo, yeah, bro, like you really are, like, you're a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a
Yeah, 'cause once I
bitch.
see what songs and stuff they was talking about, I have to really think about what was said in the music.
It's all
I wasn't paying
jealousy.
attention like that.
It's all jealousy. He sees how this surprise album is doing. The streams are going crazy. Cause
I
I
heard.
think this morning, yeah, I think this morning they said just on Apple Music alone, GNX had like 74 million streams. That was just this morning.
I wonder, does it say on her?
But
It
since
used
it
to
was
say.
released on YouTube, each one of those songs have like close to 5 million of views already just within a couple days. So that's pretty much it. Like he's jealous of the popularity and whatever, like how fantastic this album is doing. And when he released his
It
little
say
struggle
44.2
fucking
million on just
mm-hmm,
on Spotify. No, it say 74.
mm-hmm. And check out the streams on Apple Music.
Let me see.
Because a month or two ago, Drake released a couple singles and whatever. One of those singles was that song with 21 Savage. And I think Young Thug was also featured on the song. He went back down to Atlanta for a check. Like Kendrick said. 21 Savage tried to say some little smart shit on that song, and he quickly recanted as well and apologized to Kendrick the very next day. Every single one of those releases had flopped.
It won't tell me on Apple Music. It'll just tell me on Spotify. See, just on Spotify alone, 74 million. So if more people got Apple Music than they do Spotify, I know.
Yeah, and look at the streams on YouTube
Let me
for
see what
each
they say.
each single that's on the album. I think Whacked Out Murals, the last time I checked was this morning. I think it was at like 4.6 million views.
Let me just go to YouTube and look. Shit. It's just one. Well, I'm seeing all kind of different numbers. On one, it say 3.3, but then on Squabble Up, it's 2.8, 1.6, 1.7, 4.6. On Whacked Out, it's 4.6. On Hey Now, it's 2.2. 2.7 on Luther. Yeah. He clearly got at least 60 or 70 on YouTube as well. So he probably got around, I'm gonna say,
The
just guessing,
entirety,
maybe 200-300 stream, 200-300 million.
the entirety of that album. If you haven't listened to it yet, there's not one song on there that you will skip over. The
Well, I got
man is a fucking lyrical genius. The entire fucking album is nothing but bangers. It's a little bit of everything.
all
Everything that Drake and his little cronies accused him of not being able to do, claiming he couldn't make club hits, claiming that whatever, he ain't know how to make music for the women. Like, yeah.
So he gonna have some bump on there, because that's really my thing with a lot. Because I get the lyrics and I like the lyrics, but man, I'm from the South, man. You got to give me a little bit of some feel sometime, man.
You
You know
gotta
what
listen
I'm
to
saying?
it. I
Okay,
think
I'm
DJ
gonna check it
Mustard
out.
produced the majority of that album.
All right,
Like the
I'm gonna check
beats, everything. Like, you know that little snippet at the beginning of the Not Like Us video?
it.
When he's wearing all white in the hallway?
Yeah.
It's that the name of that song is called Squabbled Up. That's on the album. That's on GNX.
All right. What does GNX stand for?
It's the name of the car that's in the picture with him.
Okay. It looked like a Monte Carlo or something. It's a Buick GNX. Okay. Kind of like a Monte Carlo. I remember that car. All right. Grand National. That's what it is. It's a Grand National. Gotcha. Gotcha. Bet. All right, man. Yeah, I appreciate that shit, because, yeah, I needed to be enlightened, bro. So I'm going to check it out. I'm going to look at some of these articles. Eventually, when I get around to it, I'm going to try to tomorrow listen to that album while I'm messing around on my computer or something. And I'm going to listen to it, see what it's talking about. But I appreciate you coming through.
No problem, right? I had to join the. I can't stand the dude at this point.
I could
Like, I
tell because
really
you got on her
did.
quick. She got on
Cause
her
you
quick.
know somebody that I was cool with on the fucking app. Like, this was my bro, and I saw how he started crashing out over dude, and he it got to the point where I'm noticing he don't even speak to me no more.
Wait,
Nigga,
what you mean? He was
you
caping for
know,
Drake or something?
yeah. Like, nigga,
Who?
what? You start speaking to
I
me over
ain't.
all?
Nah, I wouldn't stop talking to you. It ain't that serious. But I man, like I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck with Drake, bro. I like I gotta check it out and see what's going on. You know, I'll probably say he a bitch too, but I can't lie, bro. I like Drake, man. I can't act like everybody else and just all of a sudden be like, I don't fuck with the nigga Drake, man. Nigga this, the nigga that. I can't do it. I be
No,
liking Drake,
like I said, like still to this day, like a lot of his old shit, like I still love his music. But you need to call a spade a spade.
dog.
Don't be biased.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, like they all see how this nigga is crashing out. Like, bro, you cut your hair. Like everything you did after Kendrick said, like you did everything Kendrick said you was going to do. Like you
Mm-hmm.
switched up with your accents.
Hey, now
Like you
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 do
went back
switch
to
up.
singing for a minute. Like yeah, like
You do
bro,
switch
you
up.
you you just snapped on DeRozan
Because when he was in
at a
H
game.
Town, he was talking like he was from H Town. Then he went to Atlanta. And he was doing that, yeah. So
Yeah. Like didn't
yeah.
they just show him at his birthday party not too long ago and he was sitting there fucking myself and I by Beyonce? Like who does that?
What
What
did he
man
do?
does
He
that?
put out.
It was some clip that was going viral, and I think it was like they were at some club or something where he was performing for his birthday, and he's using his Canadian accent and playing "Me, Myself, and I" by Beyonce. Like you just moving like a little fucking sassy ass female. I can't respect it.
Is this it right here?
Hold on, play it.
My real friends are
Yeah,
definitely in the building. But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up. They might try and move funny with you. They might stab you in the back. They might do a lot of things to you. You'll come to that realization. Wherever you're at in life, you've probably been there and you'll be there again. That's how life is. But look, sometimes it's you and you alone by yourself. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts. Sometimes you know what? Fuck, play the song, don't you?
Now why?
you see what I'm talking about, right?
He had a whole
What
different
man does
accent
that?
for real. Oh man, what's up,
What
Scorpion
I'm
Sting?
talking about, bro. Like you started playing "Me, Myself, and I" by Beyonce.
She
Like, come
Scorpion Sting
on, dude.
say he just got here, but he's showing his mama side.
Yeah. Thank
You
you.
wrong for that. You wrong for
Thank you, Scorpius thing. Yes. Like, bro, like I'm wholeheartedly fucking embarrassed that his uncle is a black American icon. Like, bro, like you are related to one of the
his
greatest fucking
uncle
black
on his
American
man.
musicians of all time. Like,
Who is his
yeah,
uncle?
like Larry Graham.
I thought his dad was the musician.
No, his dad can play music, but his uncle is Larry Graham. His dad is Larry Graham's brother.
Hmm. Okay.
Like, you're an
Well, I'll be damned.
embarrassment to that fucking name.
He looked just like him too. God damn. Yep. That's his brother. I didn't know that shit.
So
Well, he
yeah, the
come from
nigga half
music.
FBA, but he act like a fucking whiny ass Jewish Canadian woman. Like, yeah.
He do. But you know, they were killing me with that too, acting like the man went FBA. I'm like, bro, ain't his daddy FBA? Come on, don't do that now, bro. See, little stuff like that, I really can't rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. The man dad is FBA. All right. We know he probably wasn't raised like it, but let's be real. Let's don't do that.
Mm,
But yeah, he acting like a little bitch.
he
What you
is a bitch.
disagree? You say, what you disagree?
No, I said he is a bitch.
No, I'm talking about him being FBA.
I mean, it's his lineage. I can't take that the fuck away from him, but he definitely don't have our fucking spirit at all. He doesn't have our energy, like nothing. Like I saw a clip of him. He was sitting there throwing a fucking tantrum because his mom brought him the wrong sandwich home. Like, bro, you crying over a
Oh, I
fucking
think
tuna
I remember
sandwich?
that shit.
Yeah.
I think I remember that clip.
But this is not what I wanted. I wanted a tuna sandwich.
Oh man,
What?
I could get on his ass, bro. Ain't you? People ain't gonna let him live this shit down. That's why he wanted to stop. They ain't gonna let him live it down. It's some funny shit. Oh shit. Okay, we've been on here for an hour. Damn, I didn't know that. Okay. But yeah, what do you say? Scorpion Sting says also anything he's done in the dark might come to the light with the lawsuit.
Facts. All facts. Yeah. Didn't I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't I say that? Like
Mm-hmm.
you might need to get off your high horse right now. Like you're going after the top fucking dogs right now in the fucking music industry. The fucking entity that controls everything.
Well, he can't think straight. You know, he feel like he's embarrassed and all of this different shit. So he kind of melting down, to be honest with you. It's a meltdown.
You want to know what it is? Also, it's him.
Hey, is
I
my mic
think.
messed up? My mic ain't. It don't sound different, dude.
You sound fine.
Okay, because it be tripping sometime.
I think this is, I guess, in some way, because we all remember in whatever how Pusha T destroyed them.
Mm-hmm.
And like he fell off. He just left the beef alone. So I think
Left
in
that alone
whatever,
real
like
quick.
yeah. So I think him and Wayne. So I think this is his way, him keeping shit going. I don't know if this is his way of making up for that. You know, like trying not to go out looking like a bitch, but you're still making yourself look like a bitch by your actions and your attitude.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this is,
Everybody, hold on. Everybody over there on my bad. Everybody over there on YouTube, man. Y'all watching this. I appreciate y'all. I don't usually get too many people, but I see it's 18 folks over there. Appreciate that.
yeah, you got 72 here.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
appreciate
so
it, man. I didn't mean to cut your wisdom. My bad.
no, that's it. That I think that's what it is. I guess he's been telling himself every day, nah, I can't let this happen again.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not moving like a man, my guy. Like you're not. You're moving funny.
Like I say, I
And
think
no
this
one,
shit it didn't got to him. That's why he
yeah,
filing
and like
lawsuits and
no one
shit.
on your team is like you don't have, and this is another thing once again that Kendrick said, like you don't have any real people on your team because if you really had some real niggas on your side, one of them should have pulled you to the side and say like, let this shit the fuck go,
Yeah.
let it go, just walk away because like you're embarrassing yourself every day since this shit has happened. Just take this L and keep it
If he
fucking
had some
moving.
legit artists that was signed to him too, they'd jump in the beef and get with him, but he ain't got nobody.
Yeah, like he has nothing but a bunch of fucking yes men around him.
Mm-hmm.
And now this new nigga, like I'm not from Cali, but from what I've been seeing, like they calling this dude a rat and
That's what they
thinking that he
saying.
got paid off by
They saying
Drake.
the other dude that is it 40, that little Arab guy who be with him, who was talking shit to Kendrick. They say he like a snitch or something, bro.
Yeah. And I think he had to check Drake recently also. I gotta look at the some of the reactors and whatever had did reports on it. But I think he even had to check Drake recently. But yeah, like he doesn't have anyone solid on his team. That's not making him aware or letting him know. Like you're making yourself look foolish every day. Like just chill the fuck out. Chill. Like even with this lawsuit, like who got in your ear and told you that this was a good idea? Who encouraged you to do this?
Nobody. He probably just flew up there and just filed the lawsuit, bro. He didn't even
Yeah,
think
like
about
it's this sense of fucking entitlement, but at the end of the day, UMG got to chalk this up because y'all put him up there.
it. And you
Y'all
said they
made
on the
him feel
same
like
level, right?
he, like I said, like he was just the second coming of Christ when it came to fucking hip hop.
Mm-hmm. It's just crazy how he would think that they plotting against him when he on their label. So I guess kind of what he really saying is like they flaming up the beef. That's what he low key saying. Like they playing the shit up. You said they on the same label, right? UMG.
Yeah,
Yeah, he low key saying with their lawsuit that they flaming this shit up for profits.
yeah, like I think, like of course, Drake is signed to Young Money, and of course, Young Money is under fucking
Is they under
Cash
Universal
Money.
Music Group too?
Yeah, like I said, you have you got Universal, then you have all the other major labels like Capitol, all the other big names, Capitol, Def Jam, all the rest of them. Then you got the other independent, well, more well-known labels. Like it's kind of like a you got the root of the tree, the base, and then it all branches off. But
Those
UMG,
those
that
little labels,
UMG
they
is the
usually
seed.
all controlled by those major labels, though, right?
Hmm. Yeah, so Cash Money is under and I forgot Top Dog is, I mean, they're more recognized now, but I think when around the time when Kendrick was first starting him, Schoolboy Q, Absol, all of them, I think Top Dog was more of an independent label now. Of course, they have more artists now, but I forgot who
Yeah, they were Universal
they
Music.
branched out from. Yeah, but I think there's a label that's in between them though. Before it gets to Top Dog, like I forgot what label is in between. I can't. Is Yeah, I can't remember if it's directly Top Dog through under Universal or if there's another label like in between
Warner,
the two of them.
Top Dog, it says
Warner. Yeah.
Universal Music Group, Warner Group, and Sony Music Entertainment.
Hmm.
So yeah, I guess
But
they
yeah.
do a little bit
Um.
out of them with all of them, I guess, because it say like publishing and merchandising, and then they work with the big three. Yeah, the big three is Universal, Warner, and Sony. Yeah.
Yeah. So even though they're signed to different labels, they're also still signed under Universal.
Yeah, they got quite a bit. They got a bunch of shit on here. I can't even start. There's so much. Hmm. All right, man. I'm finna shut this thing down, bro. I think we got to where we wanted to get to. You enlightened me, but
You're welcome.
yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everybody coming through on YouTube and on X. I fuck with y'all. Everybody who gave a comment, Scorpion Sting, Sassy Lady, Phoenix came through and he commented. So yeah, I appreciate everybody, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right, Phoenix.
All right. Peace, Rob.
Peace.
How you leave it?
Oh, you just X out of it.
Oh, all right. All right, Rock. I'll let
All
you.
right. All right.